own multiple Benzes, driving the latest Benzes. Heaven only knows I'm a witness, and the profit gon' come tremendous. I'm trying to own multiple Benzes, driving the latest Benzes. Heaven only knows I'm a...
What's up? What's good? It's your favorite guy, Zillionaire. Welcome to the show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. This story right here pissed me off. It's going to piss you off too if you heard about it. And I'm about to expose the corruption in the system, how judges, cops, and all these other people are involved in sex trafficking, and how sex traffickers protect other sex traffickers. Listen to this story right here about a girl named Chrystul Kizer. Her, and among many other underage girls, was sex trafficked by a man named, this sicko is named Randy Villar. Okay, listen to this. Many women came forth, young girls came forth and said that he was sexually abusing them, and he also filmed it. Okay, filming himself having sex with underage girl. Now, I'm going to give you the deep side and the dark side of it. This man was into child pornography, and he was selling kiddie porn on the internet. This is why he was filming it. Where do y'all think these sicko websites come from? Okay, these sickos in positions of power and authority. These are the real sickos out here. I'm telling you, these are the real ones out here, just like Jeffrey Epstein. This is why they killed Jeffrey Epstein, because big names were into this sicko child trafficking stuff. Now, Randy Villar was recording him having sex with underage girls. They had evidence of it. They had complaints of it, charges filed. They had proof of him. It's all on his computer, child pornography. He goes in, they arrest him, and guess what happened when they arrest him? They let him go the same day. Yes, he got let go the same day. The same day he got charged. The same day they found all the sicko stuff on his computer. All the sicko kitty stuff on his computer. They let him go. Y'all don't smell a cover-up? Y'all don't smell that it's bigger than this young girl, Chrystul Kizer? Y'all don't smell how big sex trafficking is, and how people in positions of authority who are sex traffickers, who make millions of dollars on sex trafficking underage girl? You think they don't protect each other? It was no way in hell this man should have been let go the same day he got charged and found, and they have evidence. They have evidence. I could see if he would just, if he just had just a bunch of accusations and they had no evidence. These are evidence, witness statements, and everything else, and they let the man go. Notice, he's a white man. She's a black girl. Do y'all see what's going on here? This white man was into sex trafficking. He's a part of a bigger organization of sex traffickers, and they're trying to protect him. Okay? Now check this out. This is going to even make you even madder. Chrystul Kizer. Okay? They let the man go. He's still out here sex trafficking, even when he gets out. Okay? So he met her online, and he started messing around with her, feeling on her, touching, sex trafficking her or whatever, and doing, foul, disgusting stuff with this young girl right here. Now, see, what they do is they prey on young girls who are lost, who seeking attention, low self-esteem. They prey on those type of women, those type of young girls, because those type of young girls, all they want is attention, and they want to feel like they're safe. So what these sex traffickers do is give them a false reality of being safe and protected while giving sexual favors. Okay, it's like manipulation. Okay, they're manipulating these young girls. Okay, so what she did was she shot him in the head twice and set his apartment on fire. I think he got what he deserved. She shot him in the head twice and set his apartment on fire. That's how much of a rage she was in. That's how angry she was. This is how emotionally and psychologically damaged this young girl was. Now, there's a law called affirmative defense. Affirmative defense is when people who are caught up in sex trafficking, or the victims in sex trafficking, it's a law to protect them if they kill their sex trafficker. Guess what the judge said in this case? The judge said affirmative defense doesn't apply to the young 16-year-old girl, Chrystul Kizer. And guess what? Now she faces life in prison. I'm going to say that again. They said affirmative defense does not apply in Chrystul Kizer's case. You know, the black girl, you know, the teenage black girl. It doesn't apply to her. As you notice, we live in a world where certain laws don't apply to certain minorities. Certain laws don't apply to certain pigments and colors of skin. Do you see how certain people could get accused of a crime, found guilty of a crime, have evidence against them in a crime, and they still can go down and sign themselves out of jail and walk free after committing a crime and being proved of the crime they committed? Randall Villar walked the same day they found evidence of his sicko behavior. But like I say, he's part of a bigger organization. It's bigger people, higher people in the positions of power that pulled some strings and had him set free because sex trafficking is a multi-billion-dollar business in the United States. You better believe these powerful people in positions of power, they're the ones that are running this garbage and putting the sick kitty stuff on the internet. Okay, now I'm going to get back to the affirmative defense, how it doesn't apply to the young black girl. She was sex trafficked. She was sexually abused. She was fondled. She's an underage girl. She was raped. She was psychologically damaged, emotionally manipulated. She was violated. She took her innocence. And he gets to walk. She's protecting herself, trying to defend herself. She acts out in a rage because of a crime that's being committed against her. And now she's facing life in prison. Isn't it funny how the victim in this case, the real victim in this case, is facing life in prison, and the person that was victimizing everybody got to walk free? Hello, somebody. Randall Villar, the man that was messing around with underage girls and sex trafficking underage girls for a bigger organization of sex traffickers. You see how he got the walk. The real criminal got the walk. And the one that was victimized is facing life in prison. They're protecting their own. They're protecting the sex trafficker, Randy Villar. They're protecting him because he's part of a bigger operation, a bigger organization. Bigger people are involved in this thing. Anytime you have the guts and the gumption to grab girls and kidnap girls or manipulate girls to go with you, and you have the audacity to film it, you know why they're filming it. You know what it's for. It's for the internet. It's for these dark webs, for these dark websites, so they can continue to make millions of dollars on these dark sicko websites, and they can continue to get men to buy and fulfill their sicko fantasies and make millions of dollars off these young girls who they victimize. And now one of them get killed because they're committing a crime against a young teenage girl, and she's facing life, y'all. Life. I want y'all to look up the story of Chrystul Kizer. And I hope it makes you mad. Because if it doesn't make you mad, I guess you really don't care about what's going on in the world around you. And you won't care until something hits home. You know what? God has a way of, how can I put it? Allowing things to happen so we can open our eyes. And so we can wake up and be like, ho. And sometimes he may allow something to happen close to you just to wake you up. Because people think this stuff can't happen to people in their family. This can't happen to my niece, my nephew. This can't happen to my daughter. This can't happen to my sister, my little brother. And keep thinking that. I'm your boy Zillionaire. This story pissed me off. And I'll keep you updated on Chrystul Kizer. And I'm going to cover this case because this is deep, y'all. This is wickedness. Like the word of God says, spiritual wickedness in high places. You better believe it. This world is wicked, and there's people in high positions of power that are doing the most wickedest, evil, most corrupt stuff you can imagine. But guess what? They get to walk like Randy Villar. He went down there and he was already guilty, already had evidence on the man, already had everything to prosecute him. And all he did was go down to the jail and he signed himself out and walked the same day. And he leaves and walks the same day and goes back out and continues to sex traffic little girls. Now one of the girls he had got him, killed him, Now, he can't damage and mess up any more girls' minds. He can't, how can I put it, abuse and use and rape no more little girls. He can't do that no more. And now his victim is facing life in prison. I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'll keep you updated on the story. Look up the story, Chrystul Kizer and Randy Villar. This stuff is sick, y'all. This is an evil, wicked, corrupt, dirty world. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up, because these are some demonic forces that are at work here. And they're trying to destroy this young black girl because she basically killed one of their top sex traffickers. Pay attention. Wake up. I'm out of here.
I'm trying to own multiple businesses, driving the latest Benzes. Heaven only knows I'm a witness, and the profit gon' come tremendous. I'm trying to own multiple businesses, driving the latest Benzes. Heaven only knows I'm a